Glorious day to you, my friends. Katara atarihana ashka iska eata. Welcome to day 21 of Shine. Stargate Heart, illuminate your natural essence. Ni Nihurokotira hakayata. Where for 108 days, and we're on day number 21, we will chant Om Mani Padme Hum Nirohakai Chikoroho 108 times each day. And we will be using the Mala of Joy, where we break up the 108 beads into 9 groups of 12, where each group of 9 each group of 9 represents one of the chakras, starting with Vasundhara at the bottom of our Merkaba, which is the Earth Star Chakra, Muladhara, our root chakra, Svadhisthana, our sacral chakra, Manipura, our solar plexus chakra, Anahata, our heart chakra, Vishuddha, our throat chakra, Anya, our third eye chakra, Sahasrara, our crown chakra, and at the top of our Merkaba, the soul star chakra, Vyapini, Nira Akachiru Uruhokataara Askana Iskatate. These aspects of us, of our consciousness, of how we interact with this 3D, what we call reality, and while we chant, we're going to explore our inner being subtly. We're going to spend time with it. And Om Mani Padme Hum is going to help us combine our minds, our conscious mind, what we think is our human mind, our human consciousness, into our heart center. Reconcile what we see as differences, subtly, without intention, all behind the scenes. We're really just going to see what our heart has to say. Just feel our heart. That's all we need to do is pay attention to our breath, and pay attention to our heart center. That's it. Just be with it. Our heart will do the rest. Because the more time we spend with our heart, the more it will feel like normal. And then our heart center will take a more active role in our lives. And that's when the magic happens. That's when the superpowers show up. And that's when our perception of what this reality is, that's really what it is. The superpowers only show up because we see reality for what it is instead of what we want it to be or what we're used to seeing it as. That's the easiest way to say it. Sha'aya aturu kanahara araska. Anyway, I hope this is a joyful journey into the heart center. And subtly we're working on each of the chakras in 4 different stages, because we're breaking each group of 9, Niyaratata, each of the 9 groups of 12, each group of 12 beads, there we go, Niyarataka, into 4 groups of 3, where we're embracing the chakra, opening it, Tishariya Kanorono, and then we're inviting the energies in. We're it's down in the description. Apparently the human mind of will can't remember the simple 4E acronym. Embrace, embrace, embody, emanate. Well, that's 3 of them. See the human brain. I'm too focused on my own reality and what I'm creating. But your heart center. Simple, the simplicity of chanting. The focus on the chant, allowing the mind and the chant and the heart sitting still and allowing the vibration of your vocal cords to resonate in your body, and emanate outwards in your awareness. For when we chant aloud, it influences our entire energetic being. Helping us in subtle ways. And I use these words of helping us. And it's not that it's something to focus upon. The art and practice of meditation is all about, and chanting, niyara akata, and pranayama, just this the simple breathing in the presence. The presence is the star. The presence is the goal of no goal. By having no goal, we can experience the presence. Any idea of I need to do this is simply saying that, hey, that's over there and I'm here. And it'll keep the distance. So the not trying, and just doing it and allowing the meditation to happen is probably the best way of saying it. That we simply focus on the breath and focus on the chant, and that's it. And when anything else comes in, allow it to watch and witness the meditation that's going on. Allow it to witness the chant. Allow it to participate in the chant because it's a part of you. Because no, but we don't have to allow it to disrupt or interrupt the thought process. But be easy on yourself when that happens. Just pick up with the next chant or observe the thought and then go back to the chant. Om Mani Padme Hum Arahatare Akashkana Uruhukutu. And if you just sit there and listen to the light language, you will benefit. Because you're still spending time with your true, authentic self. Niharahakatu Uruhukutachierata. Nita Arihakaya Ashana Ati Atu Uruhukuchiaravatira Askaha. I'm here at beautiful Carrier Park. I'm sitting in a meadow of a field of clover, Niuro Ukacharwata. And behind me, that's the real star. Behind the trees, I wanted to be in the sun. That is the French Broad River, one of the oldest rivers in the world. And the other two are still on this side of the Appalachian Mountains. And although rivers change course, because the water goes on the path of least resistance, it is still water that rains in the mountains and flows down the mountains and then collects in all the various creeks and streams and then collects together and forms the French Broad River. It has had many, 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 many names over the 1.2 billion years that it has been here. That this mountain range has been here. And it has, just like you, it is never the same river twice, because the droplet of water that rains on the top of the mountains makes its way down and then becomes a part of the creek, and then a part of the stream, and then a part of the river. It is simply one part of it. But collectively, the force of the river ebbs and flows, and it erodes the bank. Just like we're going to allow the eroding of who we think we are back to our most natural state. And the water is flowing to its most natural state of rest and peace when it reaches the ocean. But interestingly, the French Broad and all of the rivers, the three big rivers, the Susquehanna, the New River, and Casieta Arahata, the French Broad River, originate in the mountains, the Appalachian Mountains, on the east side, and they both cross over the mountains again. We are so below the mountains, I'm just dumbfounded as to how it can find its way back over onto the other side without going up in elevation. Because they all flow into either the Missouri River, which then flows into the Mississippi, and it all dumps into my favorite body of water, the Gulf of Mexico. No uta arihisa, arshahaya, aka, arakana asa, turu, urukaturu, chika. Water has no form. It takes the form of its container. And your consciousness has taken the form of this human container. But the water, in the rivers, they go outwards and carry along with it the debris from the banks, pick up the silt from the bottom of the river. They are a carrier of everything because it cooperates with gravity and the flow of the river. So if we take advantage of our natural flow of energy and our inner being, the state of water, because our body is what, 90%, 95% water? And blue jays now. There was a woodpecker when we first started. Oh, there are those ants. This is not an ant. This one we're going to get rid of. Nito oto ushka ahatati edata. Anahatida atara atata. Narawa akashieraha. Koso utur anari rakasisi. And it can go over there. Nihata arhakasa atirahaka. Okay. Wishu, ushanara. Let us. I invite you to relax and let us begin. Shishawa atononoro okotora arsana hatetiara tata. Water is life, my friends. Nihatara hakatari hata. So I invite you to close your eyes. No oto uruhukshiata. Whether you lie down or sit, niarawaka churuhuku. I ask you to relax with your spine straight. Ni ti araha turu achia. Na ta ataharsekiarato. To help the energy flow and to help nira akataraskoto. The chakras stack. Ni arahasa achi ura awahasi ayaka anato to uruhusukuturu atasuya. And let us just focus on the breath for a moment. Nihuru hotara akai arshanahe saha. Breathing in. And exhaling. Increasing the length of our breath. Breathing in. And exhaling. Breathing in and feeling how it feels to fill up our lungs. And as we exhale, feel how it feels when the air passes through our nasal passages and out through our mouth. Feel the warmth of the air. Nihara acha arihakato uruhukatora shukawa. And as we invite and allow the holy fire to flow in, through, and around us in every way and everywhere and every when. Nihuruhukacha a nahasi earta hayata. Arshaha akahanano o uturaha. Creating a safe place for us to chant, to meditate, and to spend time with our inner being. Ashiara hakasisia. Hateya akahania atahasuuya. Naara ashakahe sukuutora hashka. Allowing only in that which serves our highest good and the highest good of all. Na arahakati taha, kushanati, arihakotor ukusho, huto, utananari harakata. And let us start the divine flow if we have not done so already. Niyato orohokushkotu, sha'aya sa'odnonoro okuturu ukuturutu. Let us turn our awareness to our heart centers. Niyara asha'aya hakatariarata. For in our heart center, Niyarahokotorohosha, is the home of our holy fire. Niyarawakatara asanahiyasaha. In our heart center, Nira akashiko uruhuku, our holy fire, is the source of our bright light. Niyarakachita ariano. And every breath that we take with intention, Nituko uruhutusa arawaitiarata, fans the flames of our holy fire, Niarahakasesiaratata, and brightens our already bright light. Nihurohosha aya hakati sa'a nanati arahatakarato. So let us take this holy fire in our heart centers. Na achaharawa achigorohoto. Move it up through the chakras. Na atitakarhatara askananayatohoto. Up through Vishuddha, through Anya, through Sahasrara, through Vyapini, and up, and up, and up, and up, through the ethers, to the highest source of consciousness, Nihara Atakatira Tata, the home of the holy fire, where there is no ego. There is only free will, Niharawakachira Tata, where it always respects free will, Naatihara Hakaha Asanatotu, and where the power is unlimited. No utouru hushuko oroho katirwa hatsirta. And let's bring the holy fire back. Ne achiutwarata harskananiarta. Down through the ethers, through Vyapini, Kunotiorto, through Sahasrara, through Anya, through Vishuddha, and down into Anahata, our heart center. Na achihara akuturu husho o tuyarwahayata akayata. Mixing this energy thoroughly. Let us ground this energy effectively. Let us move it down through the chakras. Down, 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 down through Manipura, through Svadhisthana, through Muladhara, and through Vasundhara, and then growing roots down into Mother Earth. No utu ursha eka. Arashanananata, deep, 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 Darya Kanarasa, down into and around the heart of Gaia. Let us wrap those roots around the heart, Nirohokoto, and let us give her a great big hug, Naashihiskotokota. And then let us bring back her grounded, loving energy, Nirohokotorasavata, up through the root system, Nihorohokoturashka Asusura, through Vasundhara, through Muladhara, Svadhisthana, Manipura, and back into Anahata, our heart center, Nyorohokochi, Ahana, Atiarahakatirato, mixing this energy thoroughly. Nyorohokotohorohokoto. And now with intention, Nyarahakaturo, Hushukuriorto, naturally continue this divine flow. Nyorto Urhaka Asana Atita, Arihikotoro Hosha, Aya Asananari Aratakata. And now Urhukturo Urshkana Arwatitiri Aratata. With intention. On the breath out, breathe out and expand this holy fire outwards through our heart center, out of our physical bodies, out of our energetic field, into every aspect of our awareness. In every way, in everywhere, in every when. And let us turn this job over to our inner being of continuing this divine flow. And it will happen naturally, effortlessly, and without any thought required. Usana ashahatita hatano uru hukuturu watara askanahata ariatahata. And again, we will be using the mala of joy. I will keep count, and I will let you know when we move up through the chakras, and I will let you know when we're on the last one. We will start with Aum, chant 108 times, Nihuruha, and the chant is Om Mani Padme Hum, Niorohokotorotoku. And we'll close out with Aum, Niorohotoro, Asanarha, Isahariyarotoko, Konororo Orohotokoro Hashawayato. And if you have not done so already, Nihorohatariarata, I ask you to, with your mind's eye, create a chest, Nihorohotoro Ukoshinaniaratata, with a lid, Nihorohota Areshokoto. And let us, Konuniorototo, put in it, Niharata Kaskatiarata, all of our worries, all of our anger, all of our hopes and dreams, all of our fears, all of our doubt, all of our grief, our shopping list, our to-do list, and anything else that will distract from our meditation and our time with our inner being. And allow your inner being also to place in there, whatever will not serve in this now. Utuhuru utara akashkahesasira. Kanara arsanatira isaha a akananiara tata. And let us close the lid on this chest. Nihurahutora ashkotiora toto. And let it be there. Niarwatashirata. It will be there for you at the end of meditation. Nirahakata asananoro ukuturu ushkatira tata. Let me cue up the chant. Niaravata araskanatira tata. And a breath in for Aum. Aum. Starting out with Vasundhara. And a breath in to chant. Hatira ahana ati tiara hakatara u kunoro hututa awasha hasikaha. Kanati ihisa atiara hatato hutoro utonoro hoka awahashia. Kananati arhatatira hasasanara akahasia. Ashahotoro ukunoro hukutua asanahata aha. Ishkana a atahaturu utananawaha akahe atahasha uto utayawahasa ia hatatura unaha ishkahasa aha atari tatata ushahonoro o kocha orohakaya anahatita atana atira hasha ayakahata atanoro hokotoro hoko Ishanahasia Nata Arhatati Arahakai Hutura Ukunohoya Ayaka Atetisaha Hatanora Okoto Huchawara Atira Anahatita Kaihisa Atanara Haka Awahasho Uhuko Uruhukutura Nara Arakaheta Arshanahata Arha Kanata Arhakatira Haka Ushanohoto Uto Ushanaha Arahi Atahana Aha Ayakati Rohoto Oho. Moving up to Muladhara Nahatita Ha Uturu U Konanamaha Atetiharata Koshanoto Ur Hukuturashaha Arakanaha E Ataharahutu Ushawa Ayakatoran O Oto Hutu Ur Husha O Ayaka Anaharahia Aratututo Unuhur Hutukusha Hata Akanahari Inihira Hatara Ashkanahatoro Hutoro Ukushanaha Atawaha Ataha Ashahanati Itikiara Hatutu Uko Utonoro Ukuhusha Asanaha. Ayaka atira akaha. Korahanwa aha. Hartakaska ahete. Aishihino. Utuhuto urshka. Koranarwa ashia. Hata atara kanahatita. Huturu ukushna. Ayehetiara akahaso uto. Utuaha akanaheta. Atihiso otoro ukuchuna hoto uroka. Arete uruhu shashawanari hititi. Koranara hatari hita. Hatuna oto hotaha. Asha haturu ukunono. Huturu utu. Asha aya akanaha hisa. Kosha atitirihi. Arihitonoro okoto. Hisanari arahataka ashanato urtu. Moving up to Svarastana na atatira atahara akaheta. Kochuru uturu anahasiara. Kasahatita a. Hasanara akahetatira. Kosho onoto utu uruhushaya. Kasana a akaha. Hatite arahanato o. Koshonoro ututu ushihi. Shashiana arahati. Koshanata arahakaturu. Huto uruhu kocharaha. Hasanati arahakahe. Arashanoro ukochawaha. Kasanaturu ukuturu huto. Karihitana a ashaheheaha. Kashonoto uruhu katawa. Karihisa ana. Artahaturu ukuturu husha. Artukunanata arahaska a. Iskanati arahatatu uruhu. Husha aha akatitaha. Arawahana a. Asoho ko ushanoto. Ushawahasasi. Akanare hititiri hata. Kashihisno uruhututo a. Hashana a akatira hata akanahati. Konoto otohota a. Achahasi itira. Kushanotoro ukuto. Ushamanaha sasika aha. Utohuruka. Ashanatita arahakatur. Ukuchura batata. Moving up to Manipura. Nahasa akatiraha. Hiso utur ukutunana. Artahashiarata. Asanaka achiraha. Kosono ohoto urhokoshia. Hisana atirahakaha. Hashanoto utowarahayasa. Hatanat arakahesa kahe. Atuhuru ushana a akaheshi. Aturu ukushano to urakuturshu. Huturu kana ati ota. Haturu ukushanaro uturu hosha. Isanata ata arahaka. Hotoro ukutoro ushna a atuhuruhu. Utawara akatira hata. Arshana a akoho. Konaha. Hisa atatita kartuhushu. Uraha akana arsa. Akahe isha atatahana. Huturu ukucha. Asana akashia. Haturu akawa arhasa ekitoro hokoto unohorohoto. Atuahata atashahasiki toho. Huturu ukonoro ukusha. Isahnata aha. Isahatiri hisatakoroho. Usha uto uko ashawa asehehe. Ishanata arhaka atata. Konoro uruhukuturu. Utu urashananayarto. Moving up to anahata. Isahatata akana. Itoro ukusha awahai. Isana atuhuruhu tutu kushinohoro. Ataharawahe. Arahana akahe. Ashahaso uko. Utu urushatono hotoro. Kutuhurha. Atanahata arhashaka asa aikachiri vitoro okonoro. Ushahavo usha. Isanata arhatata ita. Husha o uto urhukutu. Ushanata arhatita. Hisana ata arakahasa itarata. Hucha urhukonorohoko. Utuaha shashi. Ayakatohorhonai. Arahasa ahiti arahotoro. Huto no uto ho sha'asahai. Hatu uru ukawa achuru hoko. Kanari hitakaska ahaya. Haturu ukuna hata arhasa. Haturu ushkonoro hokoto. Utowarharahi. Ishanaha a akatita arahatuto. Hutanawa achahoro hoko. Hushoro ohoko. Uchanaha warahisa a. Atahashira akahawatuhuto. Huchaha. Arahusu uturo hotoho. Konoro hukura a arashikati. Hasanani arahatitiarata. Moving up to Vishuddha na ataharuhuko. Huturu hutu achahawa akahtana. Ishahayata iriartahanaha. Atuhuru ukosha. Isanata arhakatati. Arnuhuto ushahawatu uruhuturuhu. Hakuhuhuana. Ataharahishka a. Artukusha aruhukunono. Kashihiso oto uruhutura hanawaha. Ichi ariarta akahano oto. Uchuhuru ututa ana. Hatara isa ayakahatura. Kanahutu ushawa. Hata arashana. Ayahekia. Arahasano uhucha arahuturo. Hutanawa ati arahakaturo. Kunada utu. Kushahiskari hisanatu. Ushahawara uturu ukashnara huku. Hushaba asu unu utuhuru huku turshana. Isoko turu. Kushanarwa hashia. Kanahata uru huku turu shanatwa. Arhisa achara hakato. Kusanuru ukuturu ushana. Isa aihe atara akatu. Huchwara arhi. Kanaharahasa. Atohutoto ushkanaha. Isahatito urhukuturu uchanaha. Isahatira hakahatirata. Moving up to Anya Niara Hakatiraha. Huturu ukush. Atuhuto unaha. Iskatatiri araha. Ataharso unoho. Uchutu ukosha. Ahanahe. Hutu urhakanaheti. Ayatotoruhu. Uchaharwati iti arahanaha. Arshkarahasi irhakati. Huturana atuhurasha. Hai e kia hana aera. Kashonoro okohota. Arhiska aha. Ishkonoro ohoho tutu urashawa. Askanati arihetutu. Utohono oro. Ushaha. Aihikia hata arihikatono. Uto urwanaha si ita araha. Konanahati. Artukusho urahuturu. Ushahaya isana atar akahe. Arhuno urho kotora ukusha. Isanat arhakudu. Usha awar isonoro. Haturu ukutuna aha. Kashihia soko ononoro hokotora. Nihiri araha. Arsonoro ukuchora. Iskatiti i isanaha. Arhukutu urhukutura hana. Ishahaye e tiarnar araha. Koranahato urhukucha arhutura. Kashiniri ara ayakahoto. Kushunoto utawaha ariatohoto. Moving up to Sahasrara. Nirahaka aturhuko. Kushuhutu urhukutana. Arsanaha titita. Artuhutu ursha. Akanohuru hukutura waha. Kananiniri ata ataharhaka. Hutonoro ukushuhutura. Atinana atiheratahar sharyeto utuhuruka. Arshana ata arito. Hutu hutu hutu. Kahirahana. Hu sa'annaha ata'aha. Arihiso utuhur habatira. Aihiki choro hokoto. Anahasi atiri haka asahaturu. Utuhuru hukucha. Iskananiri arta arihitita. Atuhucha awa. Arihikonoro hokotoro hasa. Arishishka aya akatanaha. Hoshu utura ashakanahara hatira. Kusa awata arhi. Konono oto orohoko. Kuchuru utuna. Arihitura ukuchanaha. Hatita arahanato o. Katawuta arasusunoroto. Uturu ukushawa. Isahata ahana. Arihitonoro ukoahayatoto. Moving up to Viapini niaratu kucha. Kasihini ara akahaye. Arshkonoro urohukuturo hokocha. Isanati arahakaturo. Arshinidi arahakaturo. Ushanawa arkaha. Atanira achirahata. Oturu ukunoro urohukuchari. Isahanata ashia sahaka. Orahakawa arsono. Utuhuruhukushia. Neharierta arhasko o. Arshanahata iti ashaha. Ahaka sahana. Oshahutu ukunaha. Arhaka esa. Kuruhusu uturu ukushkaha. Nihisa atara ikitsu. Arahutunaha. Arshkonoro utahushu. Iskatari hisahanata. Utura anahasa akaha. Huturu ukashanari rata. Karihitsuko unohota. Ishahana. Aratukura urasana. Arahaka esa ichiri. Hisako utohora huto. Uchahara watura kai anarawata. Arshakani isa atura. Ushahisu utura huko. Husha anaharahi. Orsakanahata, last one. Karshihisko oto urkana. Atihisa aye anaha. Let a breath in for Aum. Aum. Kutur hutur ashanahoroho. Nira akashi sa aturu hukutunahaye. Niriarta anahake atohoroto. Stay here for as long as you like. Niro okushoro hotora. Nira sha akanahara hotora hoshoto. Nira hakanirata. Maybe even pause the video if you like. Niro hukusha asanaheti. And when you are ready, Niarahakachiro Sokotoro Hashka, slowly bring your awareness, Niarawakuchuru Kutu, Sha'aya Sonoro Okuchuruha. Slowly deepen your breath, Naari Sokotoro Kutu, and invite in some gentle movement, Nuru Kashieta. Maybe wiggle your fingers and toes, Nihirisa Achiara Wakata Ariskara. And when you are ready, ni uro ukashiasa ayuniata, and I am ready, ni uro okatura saka. Open your eyes and welcome in the new now. Uruhu kashara arakanata aska, and the sun is dipping down below the trees. Atukuruhu shikatirana. And my hips need a little bit of movement. Uta arawa kashia so atu uruhuku. Congratulations, my friends. Ni urutuku, yes. We'll get to you. No urahataka. You have made it through day number 21. Ati ni arawakachiro uku. I felt your energy during the entire chanting. Ni arawachiro ukuto. You may ask questions the next time I see you, or write them in the comments or look in the description box and send me an email. Gurjiati ni arahata arshka isko uruhuku turu uku. I see you, I know who you are. Yaka anaria ta arahakoturu ushawahasa aketiratata. I've got a million ways to explain it to you. No uruhusa ajura watachi. You just need to choose which answer you would like. Ni ata ataharshiata. Niera akawa aturo shuku. Are you going to continue running your script niara akachir watatu of what others have told you? Niwara atatia of what this life is, of what consciousness is, of what the sutras are, what the mantras really mean, or do you want to figure it out on your own? Do you want to open the box and look inside? Ita arihako uchiawa hatirawa kata. Arsa anaruhukuchu uturuwataha. Do you want to go beyond who you know yourself to be? Atahari ishkana arawatatu. Do you want to blow your mind niara akachiratu and open your mind, your consciousness, and your life to the possibilities of what can be without limits, without following the laws of thermodynamics, without following the laws of physics as the humans have laid them out? Utarawa akashnira. Atahutu uru isha aya akatihiriata. Or do you want to step into your true role, diarawata uru shukutoroto, and to bring consciousness into a new level? Niiriara anahasu utohuruhukuchiroto ati niara akasa uto uruhukushawayatata. Always respect ni ata arakasa ayati rata asho hutokur. No matter what you choose, it is the right answer. Ni ata arashukohuto usha awayi isha ayakunoro ukono uruhutu. You may peek behind the curtains of the universe and to see how the stars twinkle. And then maybe even dare to ask them or even cause them to twinkle differently, because it is your perception, and this is your universe. Whether you follow what is written by someone else or you follow the script of your heart center as you have already written it, and it is you are writing it now and now and now and now, as you blossom, as your lotus blossoms, as it goes through the chakras, comes out of the muck and the mire, and reaches up to the true light and expands out to the truth of what it really is. Isuko otohur akaya atana ashaikuru usha ataharika arsa naaturu ukushko uruhuku. The vibrations of the universe are waiting for your interactions. Arika aya hoto uruhukushana iskanata arhatitita. With respect, greeting them where they are, with respect, greeting you where you are. Niro okushu uruhukutu. But you have found this video, no urutu uruhuku, which shows at some level you are ready to listen, not only to the words that are coming out of my mouth, and someone is skating like this. Arihikana asa atitora kashiiro otoro huko. And your inner being is telling you there is a different way and there is a better way beyond the script that you follow and that you speak. Nito o to ushaha. Yayaka achinororo arawahasa ekotor ushana u ushahayoto. See you after solstice. Na ataari ekoto urahusha ayakatita ana ata atihita arachuko 44:11. Nito shaati arahakatitia. So, I thank you, my friends. You are all Ati, the abundance. But there is one particular Ati that I am talking about, but it is still all relevant to you. You just need to step up, tap in, tune in, tap in and turn on. Ni to ucha arahukutura a chiarahanaka. A chiarahanaka. A chiarahanaka. Isko ura arwahasa ietetier. So I thank you, my friends, for sharing in my highest bliss. Niuro okusha hasi isha kanariarta. The universe has given me so many confirmations here. Niro hokata ariatakata. And shine on. Niro hokasa aka itiarta. And make it a great day. Nira ashita ariakata. Because why would you leave it up to anyone else? Sakata arahasana itiarahakai.